Hello everyone, welcome back to Deepak classes. So last class we have already started studying about operators and we discussed about arithmetic operators. Today we'll moving to the next operator, that is relational operator. So there are 6 types of relational operators: less than equal to, greater than equal to and not equal to. Okay, so like arithmetic operators, plus, minus, division, multiplication and an extra modular division, the same thing was also present in mathematics. Similarly here also all the relational operators are also present in mathematics. Like in mathematics we have less than, we have greater than, we have less than equal to, we have greater than equal to, we have equal to, and we have not equal to, right? The same thing is also present in Java. Less than is written like less than only, it is same. Greater than is greater than. Less than equal to has to be written like this, okay? Because we cannot type like this in the keyboard. So we have to write like this in Java. And remember, don't write like this. First equal to, then greater than. No, this is wrong. You have to give equal to after giving the less than or greater than symbol. Similarly, for greater than, equal to. For equal to, we have double equal to. And for not equal to, we have exclamation mark equal to. Because again, this cannot be written using keyboard. So there are 6 types of relational operators. And if you can remember your mathematics, relational operators are used to compare values, like 5 greater than 3, 2 less than 10, 5 equal to 6. So here this is greater than symbol, this is less than symbol, this is equal to symbol in Java. According to Java, this is the equal symbol. In mathematics, it is only single equal to. In Java, it is double equal to. Okay, you just have to remember this thing. But the thing is same. Here we are checking, is 5 greater than 3? Here is 2 less than 10? Here is 5 equal to 6. Okay, so here we'll get only 2 types of answer, that is yes or no. 5 greater than 3, it may be true, it may be false, right? It is yes or no. So it is yes, 5 is greater than 3. So yes means in Java we tell that it is true. True, Boolean value. True is a Boolean value, it is a reserved word, right? Here 2 less than 10, yes. So the value is true. Is 5 equal to 6? No. 5 and 6 are not equal. So this is no. And no in Java means it is false. False is also a Boolean value. And it is a reserved word. Okay, clear? So similarly, using all these 6 operators, you can compare values. We can compare values. So what is relational expression then? 2 operands with a relational operator makes a relational expression. Okay, operands we already studied in last class. Operands means it talks about the value or variable. It talks about the value or variable. An operator, these are the 6 operators we have. These are the 6 operators we have. When both are combined, operands and operator are combined, it makes a relational expression. But the operator should be relational operator. If the operators are arithmetic operator, it will create an arithmetic expression. Here the operators are relational operators, so it will create a relational expression. And this is a syntax. How to create a relational expression. So relational expression can be created by combining 2 operands with an operator, where the operands can be a value, a variable, or an arithmetic expression. Here the whole arithmetic expression can also be an operand by themselves. Okay, example. 5 greater than 3. Here 5 and 3 are, these are what? 5 and 3 are operands. But 5 and 3 are actually what? These are values. These are values. And what is greater than? This is an operator, a relational operator. So 5 greater than 3 is a relational expression. Similarly, we can also write like this. A greater than B. What is A and B here? A and B are variables. and also operands. The operands can be values, can also be variables. Also, another situation where we will write 5 plus 3 less than 2 plus 8. So here, this is what? This is an arithmetic expression. 2 plus 8 is an arithmetic expression. And this one is a relational operator. So here, this is an operand and this is an operand. And this is an operator. 1 and 2 are operands. And 3 is the operator here. That is the less than symbol. Okay. So here the whole arithmetic expression is an operand. So operand can be a value, can be a variable, or can be an arithmetic expression. And relational operator will always give answer true or false. Because when you compare two values, either it will be true or false. Means if you are checking less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, either you will get yes, that is true, or you will get no. Okay, so there are only two types of values possible in relational expression. Example, a plus b equal to c plus d, where a plus b is an arithmetic expression, c plus d is also an arithmetic expression. So here there are two arithmetic expressions, and both these arithmetic expressions here are operands, and here double equal to is an relational operator. So what will be the answer, true or false? That can be said only after we get some value, because here we have used variables. The variable need to have some values so that we can calculate. We cannot add a plus b, right? We need the values. That is, there should be some value for a, some value for b. Assume that all the values are 5. A is 5, b is 5, c is 5, d is 5. Then 5 plus 5 is 10. C plus d, again 5 plus 5, 10. 10 equal to 10. Yes, it is true. Okay. So here a, b, c, d all have the value 5. So a plus b equal to c plus d. So first you'll put the values, or else how will you calculate? A is 5, b is 5, c is 5, d is 5. Then you have to solve the arithmetic expression, or else how you will check both are equal or not? So 5 plus 5 is 10. Similarly here also 5 plus 5 is 10. So now we can solve it. That is 10 equal to 10. Yes, 10 equal to 10. So answer will be true. And true is a reserved word. It will always be in small letters. If you write capital, you will not get marks in your exam. Then 4.5 less than equal to 10. Yes, it is true. 4.5 is less than equal to 10. So 4.5 is a real value, 10 is an integer value. It doesn't matter. Both are numeric values, right? So we can compare 4.5 with 10. So 4.5 is a smaller value compared to 10. So 4.5 is less than 10. So less than or equal to. If it is less than, it is fine. If it is equal to also, it is fine. Okay. Next is 45 greater than a into 3. So here the operands are 45, a and 3. Right. So can you solve now? No, because there is a variable. So variable need to have some value. For example, the value of a is 11. So it will be 45 greater than 33. So answer will be true. Assume that value of a is 20. Then 45 greater than 60. So answer will be false. Okay. Next we have a equal to c into d, where a, c, d are operands, and here these are variables. So now again we have to give some values. For assume that the value of a is 10 and c and d is 2. So 10 equal to 2 into 2, that is 4. 10 equal to 4, no, false. So it actually depends on what values are present in that variable. So accordingly the answer might change. Okay. Then x not equal to 72. So let the value of x is 72. The 72 not equal to 72? No, false. Both are equal, right? I am asking if they are not equal. No, they are equal. So answer will be false. If x is 5, then answer will be true. Okay, clear? So these are few examples. So actually you have to create relational expressions in your programming part. Okay, so we'll be doing programmings where you have to understand the sentences. So like there will be programs given, there will be sentences written in the program. You have to understand the sentence, and out of that sentence you have to create relational expressions. Okay, actually it will be used in chapter number 5. The relational expressions, you will be creating relational expressions in chapter number 5. Next is logical operator. So what is logical operator? And, or, and not. So there are three logical operators: This is called ampersand ampersand. This is ampersand sign. Double ampersand is called logical AND. This double bar is called logical OR. And exclamation mark is called logical NOT. So there are three logical operators. So what is logical expression? Two or more relational expressions. Two or more relational expressions with logical operator makes a logical expression. So two or more relational expressions with logical operator makes a logical expression. So to create logical expressions, you have to write relational expression also. That means, so you have to understand what are relational operators and how to create relational expression. If you don't understand that, you will not be able to create logical expressions also. Okay. So now, let us understand how these logical operators work. So for example, we have A greater than B and C greater than D, and here the operator can be AND, that is logical AND, or logical OR, or it can be logical OR. We'll talk about logical NOT a little bit later. Okay, for now we'll only understand about logical AND and logical OR. Assume that now the operator is AND. Okay, so this relational expression can have two types of values. Either it will be true or it will be false, right? Depends on the value what is given. Either it will be true or it will be false. Similarly, this can also be true or false. Similarly, this can also be true or false, depend on the value of C and D. Assume this relational expression as A and this relational expression as B. Means A is equal to A greater than B and B is equal to C greater than D. Okay, I am just defining this. So here there will be four type of cases. Means the first relation expression, that is A is the first relation expression. It can be true, it can be false, right? Similarly B, it can be true, it can be false, and also when this is true, B will be false, and when this is false, B will be true. So these are the possible situations. These are the possible situations. And now we are using logical AND. So logical AND says that when all the relational expressions are true, then only the final answer will be true. Okay, when all the relational expressions. Why all? Because the definition of logical expression is two or more relational expressions. Here we have taken only two, but there can be infinite number of relational expressions in a logical expression. Okay, so when everything, if there are 100, all these 100 will be true, then only the final answer will be true. So here A is also true, B is also true, means all the relational expression true, therefore the answer will be true. Except that everything will be false. Except that everything will be false. So very simple to remember. The final answer will be true when all the relational expressions are true. Else the final answer will be false. Then the next operator we have is logical OR. So what does that say? It says that when everything is false, then only the final answer will be false. It is just the opposite of AND, you can say. In AND, everything has to be true so that the final answer is true. In logical OR, everything has to be false for the final answer to be false. Where is the situation when all the relational expressions are false? This is the situation. A is also false, B is also false. So only this case, it will be false. Else, other cases, it will be true. That means even one of the relational expression is true. So there are 1000 relational expressions and one of them is true. Then also the final answer will be true. Or you can say that AND and OR are just opposite of each other. Okay. When everything is true, in AND it will be true. When everything is false, in OR it will be false. Okay, clear? Then we have the logical NOT. And then we have the logical NOT. So what does logical NOT says? Logical NOT changes the value. For example, you have A greater than B, and it is written like this. Okay, logical NOT is written like this. The expression should be kept inside bracket, inside parenthesis bracket, and it should be preceded by a logical NOT sign. So here A greater than B, either the answer will be true or the answer will be false. So logical NOT will reverse the value. For example, if the answer is true, if A greater than B is true, then the true will be converted to false. It will reverse it. Logical NOT will reverse the value. And if it is false, the final answer will be true. Okay, the logical NOT will reverse the value. The logical NOT will reverse true to false or from false to true. Okay, clear? So now you have understood about logical expressions and relational expression. Now I will give a short paragraph, and by reading the paragraph we have to create relational and logical expressions. Okay, so here is the paragraph. So Papa says he will give you an iPhone 10 if you get more than 90, if you get more than 90 in maths and computer in your board exam. So soon you will be giving your board exam, and your father says that if you get more than 90 in maths and computer, okay, more than 90 in maths and computer, he will give you an iPhone 10. So here you can see that he will give you iPhone 10. Okay, you will get an iPhone 10 if you get more than 90 in mathematics. This is one, and more than 90 in computer. You have to get more than 90 in mathematics also, and you have to get more than 90 in computer also, in both the subjects. Then only you will get an iPhone 10. So now the board exam is over, result is out. Then what you will do? You will create a Java program. Okay, you will create a Java program to check if you qualify for that iPhone 10. So let us create relational expressions and logical expression now. So more than 19 maths. Let M be the marks in mathematics and C be the marks in computer. Okay, M is the marks in mathematics and C is the marks in computer. Then how will you check that if you have got more than 90? You will check if M is greater than 90. If M is greater than 90 means it is true, you will get an iPhone 10. Similarly, if computer is greater than 90. Okay, so these are relational expressions. More than 19 mathematics, this is one relational expression, and more than 19 computer, this is second relational expression. Okay, but your father says that you have to get in both of them. And so here the and is nothing but it is the logical operator and. Okay, it is the same thing, and logical and. So now we'll mix this two relational expression to form logical expression. That is what the definition says. Two or more relational expression with a logical operator makes a logical expression. So if you get more than 19 maths and the symbol of logical and, right, and more than 19 computer. So if this is true, if this expression is true, then only you will get an iPhone 10. For example, you got 15 mathematics and 49 in computer. Okay, so first we'll solve this. So 50 greater than 90, false. Then 49 greater than 90, false. False and false is, so in and in the table which I gave you, okay, in this table, you can draw this table in your notebook also to remember. Okay, in this table, when both are false, what will the answer in and? False. That means every time it will be false. The only time it will be true is when everything is true. Then only the and will be true. Okay, so here both are false, means the final answer will also be false. And remember, always write in small letters because false is a reserved word. Similarly, now the marks in mathematics is 99, in computer it is 89. Okay, in maths it is 99, in computer it is 89. So here 99 greater than 90, true. This time it is true. But 89 greater than 90, false. But what did your father say? If you get 90 in mathematics and computer, and means both in maths and computer, so true and false. No, the answer will be false because you didn't get in all the subjects, in both the subjects. You got only in mathematics, so you will not get an iPhone 10. So the answer will be false. Okay. Next, you got 21 in mathematics and 100 in computer. So 21 greater than 90? No, false. 100 greater than 90? Yes, true. But will you get an iPhone 10? No, you will not get an iPhone 10 because why? Because you got in computer but not in mathematics. So you will not get an iPhone 10. Now in maths you got 100, in computer also you got 100. 100 greater than 90? True. 100 greater than 90? True. Both the cases it is true. So true and true. When all are true, final answer will also be true. Understood? Now your father told that I will give you an iPhone 10 if you get more than 90 in mathematics, or instead of and, he said or computer. So here we will be using logical or. Okay. Or means if you get more than 90 in mathematics, it is fine. If you get more than computer, it is fine. You will get an iPhone 10. Means you have to bring more than 90 in at least one subject. At least one subject. If you get in both also, you will get. That is fine. But even if you get only in one also, you will get an iPhone 10. So here, so now if maths is 50 and computer is 90, so 50 greater than 90, false. 90 greater than 90, false. 90 is not greater than 90, false. So both are false. When both are false, answer will be false. Because in OR, it will be false when everything is false. So here everything is false, both maths and computer. So it is false, means you will not get an iPhone 10. Because at least in one subject you have to get 90, more than 90. Okay. If the value is changed from 95, from 50 to 95, so this will become true, but this will remain false. So this is true and this is false. So true or false is true. True and false is true. Even at least one. So assume that there are 1,000 relational expressions, and out of the 1,000 only one is true and rest 999 false. Then also in logical OR the answer will be true, even if only one is true. Okay, out of many. So answer will be true. If 95 in both, obviously you have got 19 both the subjects. That is, this is also true and this is also true. True and true, the answer will be again true. Here in 95, here in maths you have scored 100 and in computer you have scored 0. So 100 greater than 90, true. 0 greater than 90, false. Then also you get an iPhone 10, though he will not give you in real life, but here you will get iPhone 10 because your father said that in one subject you bring 90 out of maths and computer, I will give you iPhone 10. So even if you failed in computer also, you will get iPhone 10 for mathematics. But don't do like that, okay? Try to do good in all the subjects. Okay, clear? So now you understood about logical OR and logical AND. Okay? So if you remember, we studied about precedence. We studied about precedence, the hierarchy in arithmetic operator, the high priority, low priority. Similarly, in logical operators also there is high priority and low priority. Okay, so this is the priority. Okay, so highest priority is given to not, then ampersand, that is logical AND, and then the bar, that is logical OR. So assume that in an expression all the three are there. So first you have to solve not, it is the highest priority. Then after solving all the not, you have to solve logical AND, the second highest priority. And after solving both of this, you have to solve at the last the logical OR. Okay. So now we have precedence for arithmetic and logical, but I didn't give you any relation. I didn't give you any precedence for relational expression. Why? Because the definition of relational expression is two operands with a relational operator. That means you cannot create a relational expression by taking more than two operands and more than one operator. For example, you will create like this: 5 greater than 7 greater than 8. You cannot solve this type of expression. Relational expression can have only two operands and only one operator. So there is no chance of any precedence there. Okay. So precedence rule will always be followed in arithmetic and logical expressions. So this is the syntax for logical expression, that is relational expression with logical operator makes a logical expression. And now we'll solve few more examples: a greater than b and a greater than c. A greater than b and a greater than c. Let a is 5, b is 10 and c is 15. So 5 greater than 10, 5 greater than 10 and 5 greater than 15. This is false and this is false. False and false, the final answer will be false. Clear? The next, 5 greater than 3 and not of 5 greater than 6. The hierarchy says first you have to solve not. First you have to solve not. So 5 greater than 6, false, but not of it. That is, you have to reverse. The false will become true. 5 greater than 3, true. True and true means the answer will be true. Next, 5 greater than 3 and 5 greater than 6. 5 greater than 3, true. 5 greater than 6, false. True and false is false. True and false is false. Please see the table. In the table it is given. Okay, remember the table and you can solve it easily. Or remember like this. The easiest way to remember is the final answer of AND will be true only when everything is true. The final answer of logical OR, if you are using logical OR, will be false when everything is false. Okay. Now this is a big expression I have written for you. We are going to solve this. Okay. So we have 5 plus 3 by 2, 5 plus 3 by 2 greater than equal to 45, and I am writing down 3 into 7 by 2 plus 9 equal to 45. So this is a very big logical expression. This is a very big logical expression. So how to solve this? So first you have to solve the arithmetic, then the relational, then the logical. Obviously, if you don't solve arithmetic, you will not get a value. If you don't get a value, you cannot solve relational expression. If you cannot solve relational expression, you cannot solve logical expression. So first, when this type of expressions are given, which contains all arithmetic, relational, logical, first solve arithmetic, then solve the relational part, and then finally solve the logical part. So first we will solve the arithmetic part. So this will become 5 plus 3 by 2 is not 1.5, only 1. Both are integer. You have to remember these rules. Then greater than equal to 45. And 3 into 7 by 2 into and divide both of same priority. First we will do from left hand side then. The 3 into 7, it is 21 by 2 plus 9 equal to 45. Done. The next step, 5 plus 1 is 6 greater than equal to 45. Then 21 by 2 is 10 plus 9 equal to 45. The next step, 6 greater than equal to 45 and 19 equal to 45. Now the arithmetic part is over. Only when arithmetic part is over, then we will go to the next, that is relational. Don't start solving relational when arithmetic is not yet solved. Okay, first solve all the arithmetic step by step, then only go to relational expression solving. So 6 greater than equal to 45, false. 19 equal to 45, false. false and false. So final answer will be also false. Clear? Understood? So you have to do in steps in board exam. Okay, don't write the final answer only. Do steps, do rough work, write everything in your copy. Even the rough work should be clearly visible in your exam copy. Okay. So now we'll move to another operator, that is assignment operator. The assignment operator actually you have already used in declaration of variable with initialization. The equal to sign. The equal to sign is called the assignment operator. What is its use? It is used to store a value to a variable or assigning a value to a variable. Assigning or storing, both are same, synonyms. Assignment operator is used to store a value to a variable. Example, x equal to 100, semicolon. That is, the syntax is variable equal to value or variable. Variable equal to value or variable. So like you can write a equal to b. You can also write a equal to 5. So here what will happen? 5 will get stored in a. Here what will happen? B will get stored in a? No. The value inside B, for example, the value inside B is 3. 3 will get stored in a. The value inside the variable B will be stored in a. The variable equal to value or variable. This is the syntax of assignment operator. Remember this syntax, okay? The syntax of assignment operator is variable equal to value or variable. Here it can be variable or it can be a value directly. Okay. And next, under assignment operator, we have another thing that is called shorthand assignment operators. So there are many shorthand assignment operators, but in our syllabus we have only 5, that is plus equal to, minus equal to, multiply equal to, divide equal to, and modulo equal. So actually we will be learning about this shorthand assignment operators in our next video. Okay. So till now we have completed till assignment operator, that is equal to. Please go through this video repeatedly because these operators will be used in programs. Okay, so you have to understand this. So now I will take a leave from you. Have a nice day. Thank you.